What's up guys, man here, and today I'll be reviewing 3 gems. These guys actually cost quite a bit of money. The 3 players I'll be reviewing are Inform Samuel, Benzema and Lavezzi. Anyways, Samuel cost me around 60k, Benzema around 50k and Lavezzi is around 18k. No, sorry, 17 even. Cheapest out of all of them. Anyways, I'll start off by talking about Inform Samuel. I played Samuel in my 4-3-3 squad. It was actually quite a hybrid-ish squad. It was like half Argentine and half French. I'm sure you can see it on the screen. Anyways, yeah, he was actually an extremely solid defender. His tackles are really reliable. No messing up, no clumsy moves, just straight up strong tackles. He's actually excellent in the air, very good at seeing out crosses, and very strong in general for pushing players off the ball and stuff like that. So all in all, he is a very, very reliable centre back. Similar to a centre back like Vermaelen. A disadvantage of Samuel is that he's quite slow, and it is quite frustrating at times because his marking isn't the best. So you can imagine it can cause problems when the attacker is very pacey. But all in all, I think he is a very good centre back. 60k is a bit much for him, but he's worth not far off. Benzema is a very versatile striker. The thing about him is that I didn't feel like he stood out enough. I'm slightly disappointed at first, but I got the hang of him and I figured out the best way to use him. He's not the type of striker you can abuse in a particular area like pace abuse, strength abuse, or like finishing abuse. So he isn't the easiest striker to handle, and he does seem fairly good in all areas like pace, strength, passing, heading, and there are actually some areas where he is better. One thing I noticed after some time is that his dribbling is really, really good in terms of like ball control, and he's a very good player for like maneuvering around players. He seems to have very nimble feet, if you know what I mean. His shooting isn't so great, but it's okay. Sometimes I did wish he would finish more chances, but he is actually a 2-footed striker, which is one thing I could get from his shooting. His left foot, which is his weak foot, is like just as good as his right foot, which is really useful. Benzema's passing is great too, and I realized Benzema is not so much of an out-and-out striker. He's more kind of a support striker. He might not be appealing to everyone, and I think where I played him, I brought out the best out of him. But there are very few strikers that are like him, that are versatile and have quality anywhere near as good as him. And I guess that's how you get your money's worth with him. But if you're looking for an out-and-out striker, I do not think you should get Benzema. Lavezzi is absolutely amazing. He is so much better than I expected. Lavezzi on card has very good pace. He has like 93 pace, but I assure you his pace feels so much faster than what you expect. This guy is lightning speed, very much like Itabe, except Lavezzi does it even better because of his sick dribbling. On card he has like 90 dribbling, and it definitely lives up to the hype. The pace and the dribbling combo is so perfect, and he has been one of my most favorite players to use on Ultimate Team so far. Lavezzi doesn't have the best long shots, but his finishing inside the box is actually quite good, and he has decent passing. So I would strongly advise you to use 1-2s with him because he's probably one of the most effective players to use it with. You know, with his pace and dribbling so good. Guys, to put it into perspective, just think of Lavezzi as a downgraded Messi. Seriously, I 100% encourage you guys to get him. He's well worth the money, no doubt. I enjoyed using the team, and guys, just to let you know, last year 4-3-2 was easier and better to use than 4-3-3. This year, it is definitely the other way around. Anyways, I'm gonna rate these beasts. Samuel is getting a nice rating of 8 out of 10 for a solid defense. Benzema is getting an awesome rating of 8.5 out of 10. And I would just like to remind you guys, this rating is purely from using him properly, but he would not be the best option as an out-and-out striker. Guys, I called him a support striker earlier. What I meant, if you didn't understand, was, well, if you see how Giroud plays for Arsenal, he's been putting in excellent performances, supporting the whole team every game from every aspect of the play, but he wasn't scoring. He is now, but in the earlier, he was not scoring before, and that's kind of what I mean by as a support striker. Lavezzi, the tank he is, will be getting a beastly rating of 9.5 out of 10. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this review, because I did enjoy it. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace out.